So tell us a little bit about your career path after getting your PhD.
I think that your assessment after you spoke with many people is correct. Those are pretty much the three main paths. For an academic career, you certainly need a PhD, so there is no question there. For the other two, you may not need a PhD. My career path was I was doing the PhD as I thought was the only and clear option for me, and I enjoy every second. I have to say, I had the most wonderful uh, principal investigator or mentor in the world. My PhD experience is highly unusual. Everybody ends up being burned out and almost hating their boss, and what a horrible experience. I had a wonderful experience. My PI actually, unfortunately, passed away this year from glioblastoma, and I'm very sad that I didn't get to show him where I am today and what else he helped me to achieve. But I have a wonderful experience. However, about my third or fourth year of PhD, I realized that the only path forward in the academic setting was to have a lab and become a PI and be the chairman of the department and maybe even the dean of the university at some point. So it's clearly that's the goal, what's the top of the academic pinnacle is to be the dean of the university, I assume. And I didn't like that because I saw how my boss was and every other PI was very much concerned 90% of the times on how much money I'm going to have next year, what other grants should I be asking for, how can I make my research more attractive to the NIH to get more grants. And I thought, well, I didn't get into this to worry about money. I got into this to worry about science and have the freedom of experiment and fortuitously discover something. So it became very clear to me that I didn't want to pursue that path. And I was very lost. I didn't know if I wasted my time investing in something as important as a PhD, which takes many years of your life, while my friends were making money in banks and law firms. I was getting an stipend from the NIH, and I thought, did I waste my time? Thankfully, I did not, and I don't think anyone ever does waste their time doing a PhD. But I explored many things. Consulting was one of them. I became part of the consulting club at Einstein. I did some business program. And the best thing I did actually was the Fundamentals of Bioscience Industry program that Stony Brook offers here in New York. That was the best thing and the best investment I did in my education. It allowed me to take a look at the full industry variety of jobs that we can do as scientists and where our skills are valued. And after that, of course, I narrowed down to communications and took my first job and then landed on my current job, which I'm happy as can be.